My brother.
What up?
Here we go, my man. It is a Sunday in, we in June yet? What's
June
going
1st.
on? June 1st, man.
Yep, June 1st.
Man, it's been a while since I've talked to you, my friend.
It's been a while.
Wow, like 2 weeks. And you know, it's just life, right? Just shit happens back and forth.
We got kids, you know?
Children. You got your
Children.
children's?
We got kids, we got jobs, family,
JOBs.
AOBs.
But I got to tell you, brother, I missed you, but we've been hanging out a little bit. Last night, you came over and we watched the NBA semifinals.
Mm-hmm.
We watched the Pacers
It's a good game.
take over the Knicks, baby. Oh, man, let's talk a little bit about that, dude. But I really want to tell everybody, this dude's a pretty good cook, man, because you did make a little Parmesan chicken.
Chicken Parmesan, yeah. It was good.
Yeah, and some broccolini.
I'm trying to remember where I got that one from.
I don't know, dude, but who the fuck makes broccolini, dude? You're like 100% white.
Broccolini's excellent. Are you kidding me?
I'm Mexican, bro. We just do broccoli.
Yeah, no, broccolini's.
Broccolini. It was all thin and dainty and stuff like that.
It's called baby broccoli in the grocery store, just for those who are interested. But yeah,
Gotta get some baby broccoli if you want to be white. I was just like, what the hell is that? I didn't even know what it was. I had to ask the white guy because I asked the Mexican guy in the program. He's like, hey.
Excuse me, could you help me find the broccolini? Okay.
And I was like, hey, dude, do you guys have any broccoli? He's like, oh, yo no tengo dinero. No quiero problema. And I'm like, easy, bro. It's just a little broccolini.
It's good stuff, dude. It's good stuff.
Anyways, we did that. We rolled some pasta, a little garlic butter pasta with some chili flakes in there, man.
We hit it out of the park last night. It was a good one.
It was a damn
good one.
mighty fine tasty. And you know when your kids eat that shit up because they're little.
Oh, at that age, they don't want to eat anything.
Oh, my kids, bro.
You just want to hit them.
They are just
It'd
nasty.
be nice if you could just like make everything better by hitting your children.
Look at me. I'm dropping to L.A. Even though L.A. is doing bombs against Yankees, I'm wearing my Cleveland Guardians, even though I shouldn't be wearing the Chief Wahoo hat.
I wear the Chief Wahoo hat. It's my hat. I told you this story, right?
Give it to me,
how
baby.
How I got that hat? I bought it off a homeless dude. There's some homeless guy on the side of the road. Saw him with it. I pulled up. I got $20 cash. And I go, hey, I'll give you $20 for your hat. His buddy that he was with was like, I got another hat for you. So the guy couldn't get it off his head fast enough for the $20. And it was disgusting. It's still disgusting, but I let it soak for at least 24 hours.
That reminds me of that movie Boomerang. Where he's trying to pick up on that chick, Eddie Murphy, and he rolls out and he's like, I'll give you $20 for that leash. And she's like, what? And her husband's like, take it, fool. Take it, fool. Take it, fool.
My favorite part of that whole movie.
Boomerang?
No, yeah, my favorite part of Boomerang was how the belt matches the jacket, matches the shirt. You remember that part?
I like the mom and dad. I was always trying to knock it out when he was over at his house. They were in the bathroom tearing it up.
That
bro.
movie's hilarious.
That's the dude that's on Friday, that old dude.
Yeah. It's that guy.
Put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby. Anyways, dude, let's talk about the NBA, dude. Oh, my God. It's so exciting, man.
Well, my Cavs lost, but that was a long time ago. That was
weeks
ago.
Cleveland. Here we go.
I really wish they would have,
What the fuck, dude? I'm talking about what's going on now, dude.
I know.
Why are you talking about an ex-girlfriend that already got bumped out of the freaking in the quarterfinals?
When you're in love, dude.
When you're in love. That's terrible, dude. You're sick, bro. Have you sought help for your problem here? Your Cleveland problem?
I've got way too many problems to really go and get help on it. It's just going to cost me more than I can handle.
I got to tell you what, the Timberwolves took on, OKC.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they try to take them on, but I got to tell you, OKC is just strong as hell, dude. And that didn't work out too well. Yeah. They went 4-1.
I love Ant-Man. Ant-Man. Dude's a baller. Love him.
Dude. Julius Randle. You got Rudy Gobert. I mean, those guys are sick, dude. I even looked up. Do you know how much Ant-Man is making for 5 years as a he's like a
rookie?
Yeah. Well, they call him a freshman kind of thing.
Is it a rookie deal?
Yeah, it was a rookie deal. Extension, 5 years, dude.
How much is he making?
$260. I'm going to tell you right now, dude, just to be straight up with you, that's a little bit more than what I make in 5 years. But damn, dude, I'm like,
wow.
But OKC's got some ballers, dude. SGA. Mm-hmm. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he's amazing. His cornrows are always tight.
They're different every time, dude.
No, different or not. Those things are fresh. He didn't get
can
those.
you just say that as a white dude?
I
Dude,
just
look at your
did.
shit. Look
I
at you.
just did.
How would they do cornrows on your head?
Well,
like half the field is gone.
It seems like he gets. It seems like he gets brand new ones every single time.
Dude, you know what your landlord come over like, where's half the cornrows? Wait, that part of the field died, so
Seriously, every time he comes out on the court, they're nice and tight.
Yeah, they're different every time.
Wrong. I'm not wrong.
But you got Caruso from the Lakers, dude. That dude is sick, bro. He's on defense. He's contributing. Oh, he's amazing, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited for the final.
And yeah, but I mean, they're I guess they're picked to win or whatever. But they're going up in the first game on Thursday, and they're favored 8.5 points and 230.5 for the over under. I mean,
235.
230.5.
Oh, 230.5.
Yeah, but let's look on the other side, dude, because you have the Indiana Pacers that, I got to tell you, they always try to seem to come from behind, and so were the Knicks. They were always like a fourth quarter team on both sides, and there's so much talent over there, dude. Knickerbockers.
Yeah.
Dude.
Brunson's a baller. Love that guy.
Dude. He wore a different color shoe every damn game. I'm like, dude, how many shoes you got, bro?
Yeah, he's a stud.
That was legit, dude. But you got Brunson, you got Towns, dude. I like the way he curls his ball up and he comes in there. It goes through there.
It's like holding it like
Boom.
a running back.
Oh, dude, he's sick. He's awesome. Knickerbockers, you know how they got their name?
From the Knickerbocker Theater?
From the Knickerbocker Theater?
Was that true?
No, it's a piece of clothing, dickwad.
Oh, no.
It's what the old golfers used to wear.
Shows you what I know.
It's from the Dutch.
Did you pull that out of your ass?
No, I pulled it out of Google. Google's ass. Did you know Google has an ass?
I did not.
Did you know that the moon was made of Gouda? Hey. So it's those baggy pants with the high on the calves that the old golfers used to wear with the little.
I got you.
Hey.
I understand. I know what a Knickerbocker is.
I got you, Cod.
But I thought
Got you,
it's from the Knickerbocker Theater. But I guess not.
No. How about the Timberwolves? How did they get their name?
Because there's a lot of wolves in Minnesota?
Dude, check out the big brain on Brad.
That was not that difficult.
It wasn't. I didn't know that. I had to look it up because
I'm from Michigan, so I know.
I come on here, dude. I just try to sound like I know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I'm a Google nerd.
Hey, try harder.
Here's Google's ass, and I'm like up, getting it, coming back down.
That was a little visual.
What if it? What?
It's a bit of a visual. moment.
Anybody got a hands?
Got some hand sanitizer.
I got my hand sanitizer. I got a little onion smell on my fingers. Anyways, Indiana, dude.
Nasty.
Halliburton,
Rains.
Turner, Neesmith from the three.
Yeah.
Dude, all day long.
Dude, did you see the guy get jacked in the balls twice?
You're talking about.
I mean,
Dude,
and they had to go review that. It was so bad. They were like, wait a second.
They said it was a natural shooting motion with
my knee right in your midsection.
Dude, he put his knee right in his balls, dude.
Natural.
That was like, oh, dude.
I don't think so. But
I don't know if they're going to do it.
Indiana?
I don't think they're going to do it, man. OKC is just a powerhouse, bro.
GSA is just...
SGA is sick, bro.
But he had a couple of games where he was not 100%.
You okay, baby?
No, I know.
You want a
Where
Red
did that
Bull?
come from? Where did that come from?
Well, just so you let everybody know, we've had some technical difficulties.
Yeah, we're slightly retarded when it comes to
we're probably most smartest people I know in our fields, but when we get to this technical stuff, dude, I think Dizzy Drew over here said the F word about 13 times in my house from my children and my dogs, everything.
Now I'm screwing with my camera and it's getting all screwed up.
How are you doing, man?
I'm good.
I'm worried about you.
Well, you're always worried about me, but I guess I should be worried about, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you're a good dude. You're single. You don't stink. You're fresh. You could cook.
Oh, the single ladies.
You got a job. You got a JOB. You got your own car. What's going on with the lady situation, man? Let's talk about this, man. Let's get into this, baby.
Well, okay.
What's going on? You ready? Hey, you ready to throw that lure back in the water?
I mean, I don't want to steal any thunder, but I just joined. Well, I just turned on or signed up to Match. But I haven't turned it on yet. You know, you got to pay for that shit.
You're doing the freebie thing.
I just turned it on.
Is that
today.
Match or is that Snatch?
No. It was Match, not Snatch. Why? What's Snatch about?
What do you mean?
Snatch one. Snatch one. No.
Andrew, keep it clean. Don't be nasty.
Okay, God, thank you for letting me know. Okay.
What's your intentions here, man? I mean, I let's just put it this way. I see you. You live the good life. You're doing all the checks in all the boxes. You're a good dude. You'd be a good mate for a lot of ladies, maybe even a dude. I don't know what you're into, but
No. No.
All right, all you dudes,
Honestly,
that's a no.
What I'm doing is
Stop fucking with your camera.
I'm stopping. I think it's good now.
What are you, nervous?
No, I think that when you're not really into anybody and you're not really, there's nobody on the horizon. There's no roster.
Roster? What are you, Brad Pitt? I mean, holy shit,
no,
you got
I'm
a
not.
roster?
No, that's what I'm saying. When you don't have that, it's like,
Okay, have you had that? Have you had a roster where you could pick from A, B, C, D?
maybe in college there was like a
Wow.
couple of girls that were. I'm not
What are
trying
you
to
packing? What do you got? Like an over under there? Side by side? 10 gauge shotgun?
listen. Ladies should not be intimidated. Let's just put it that way. But they might be pleasantly surprised. We'll just worry about that. Oh God, I can't.
Make sure you stretch before you go on a date.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Look, talk to me, dude. Talk to me. What, I mean, you sleep alone. I don't mean to be weird, but I mean, you sleep all the time alone. I mean, it's nice to wake up with somebody. I mean, I'm married. I'm very happily married, right? Got a beautiful
How does
lady.
she deal with the gas?
I don't know. The dogs are horrible. I'm not a fight. I don't fight.
You know?
I don't fight. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I am so gross about that. If you were ever dating me in the past, I would say, this is your bathroom. This is my bathroom.
Yeah.
You go in there smiling. You come out smiling. I don't need to know. We don't need to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That chili relleno, I don't need to know. You know what I'm saying?
That's nasty.
You out there bubbling out your cauldron, the backside cauldron.
Gurgle.
Gurgling. You know what I'm saying? There's extra toilet paper and dude wipes in there if you need it. Take a shower, but you come out smiling and stay in there as long as you need to, right?
Yeah, I'm not into that either. It's just, when I was married, there really wasn't much crossover. I think she had hers and I had mine, and
Crossover.
toilets.
Yeah, dude, I hear this all the time about people like, you know, they're brushing their teeth while their partner's taking a deuce, and you're like,
dude, like what? Yeah.
How can you get your teeth clean with that going on in there?
Thank you. No thanks.
The sputtering, the backfire,
The whole thing.
the cilantro. Oof.
The raw onions.
Damn, girl. I've been watching you.
So yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while.
It's been a while. Oh,
It's been a while.
it's been a while down there too.
been a while.
Tell me.
Well,
You being honest? You gonna be straight up?
yeah, sure.
How long has it been since you parked the car?
Dude.
Oh my God, that's longer than you're
Been a
listening.
while.
Wait.
It's been a while.
Oh my God.
It's been a while.
Dude, your poor hand. Your poor hand. Have you been to urgent care with your arm and your wrist?
No,
I'm
good. I warm up. I stretch out, warm up.
I go bowling a lot.
Yeah, right. No, it's been a while, which is a little embarrassing, but yeah, it's not embarrassing, but it's like, what am I gonna do? I'm not some whore going out and just grabbing the whatever.
First of all, you're a man.
Yeah,
So don't say you're not a whore, because men have to fight that urge.
I know.
Okay.
We're
We're hunters and gatherers. Okay.
We're not very good at playing defense.
We ain't that good at playing defense.
We ain't that good at playing defense.
You know what, dude? I'm gonna dump what we were gonna talk about.
Oh.
Because I really wanted to talk about NBA. God, I want to talk about my Dodgers, and they're playing right now against the Yankees. They already knocked them out 8-5 the first one, and then 18-2. I don't even know if you call that an ass whooping, but
That's a giving up.
that's a tsunami.
Yeah.
That's a genocide, right? Hi. And Aaron Judge is just ripping on him. I think it's 4-1. I can't see the score. I'm freaking out. It's in the other room. I know what's going on, but my buddy Dizzy Drew came over.
Here we go.
And this is what we're going to do. So I want to dump all the sports talk for once. I just want to talk about my buddy, because I bet you there's a lot of people out there in their 40s, 50s that were married for a long time, either your kids or whatever age they are, that you got to go back out there and start dating. And we all think, when you're with somebody, you always think, girl, if I wasn't with you, girl, I'd be having them lined up. I've been knocking them out one by one.
Right.
just like at the carnival, just throwing the ball, knocking down them pins. And, you know, it's probably not like that. I wouldn't know. I haven't been free for, ooh, did I say free? I didn't mean to say that. I mean, I have not been single for 13 years. I'm happily married, you know.
Right.
I know, ladies. I know.
That's just a shame.
I know. But that's it. Game over for me. I chose one. I stay with one. It's like Thunderdome, dude. 2-man enter, just a woman come out. You know what I'm saying?
Just a woman. Just a woman come out.
So you got on Match. So you, to me, what you're saying is you took a step out. You took a step out.
Yeah, I had been on Tinder, but that didn't. Nothing ever came from that.
What's it? Tinder? That's like, you might as well change that to Finger.
It's mostly younger people. There are some, but very little older people. And
it's because they got arthritis on their finger. They can't swipe.
No, but it was, well, the funny thing is Match kind of does the same thing now. The swipe right.
Are you
swipe
serious?
Left. Oh, yeah, they all do. They actually all do that now.
It's a numbers game, dude.
Yeah, but like, I'm swipe left on like 90%. I'm just not into it. If I can't find you attractive on your best picture, and I'm, you know, maybe I'm just too picky for my own good.
I know that I was going to ask you, because typically a bowling lane has 32 lanes, right? Let's talk about this.
Okay.
Out of those 32 lanes, you probably sized it up to one lane. You want your Jane.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, fuck, dude. You just limited the playing field.
I'm sure I did.
You got to go to the fruit bowl, dog.
See, but this is the difference.
Dude, you're single. Go to the fruit bowl. Get yourself a banana, a guava.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying? A tangerine.
I'm not saying
a banana.
Hey, I swiped right plenty of times. Let's just put it that way. I don't want to sit there and make it out like I did. I took one girl and swiped her to the right because she was the most beautiful. No, it's nothing like that at all. I swiped right on, you know, probably about 10% and I went through several hundred this morning. Maybe not several hundred.
Several hundred. Jeez, dude, that was a little creepy, dude. That was a little 10 buddy-ish.
When you just start, they feed everything to you, right? They feed everybody that's anywhere close.
But hold on. Let me just pump those brakes for you.
I just started today.
Sally.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. You are not an official member of Match, so you're getting the fucking bullshit. They're pumping you, yet. Dude. They're pumping you for those steroids right now.
They want me to
get in the real doll. Get in the real fight.
They want the credit card.
Yeah, put the credit card down. What do you care? Pay for 6 months right out, whatever it is.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be gone for the summer. I'm going to be gone for the summer, so I might want to wait. Seriously, if you're gonna be gone for like,
look what you've done to me. I mean, come on, bro. What are you waiting on, dude? Even in Coming to America, dude, when he was out to try to find, you could find a good girl at church. Queen. Come on, ladies. Let me see you around.
Go girl down to church, yeah.
I thought that was trash, motherfucker. Anyways, what was his name? Clarence?
I thought it was a trash.
I thought it was a trash, motherfucker. Fuck you. Anyways, what are you doing? But you're not doing anything, dude. You're not actively pursuing anything outside. I mean, you go to the gym.
Yeah, a little bit here and there.
You go shopping.
Yeah, a little bit here, a little bit there.
I got to tell you, the quality of the checkers lately has been tough.
Quality of the checkers? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
The checkers.
What are the checkers?
So the quality of the checkers when you go to the grocery store. Lately, I've been seeing. You know, when I used to go there, I mean, they used to have a couple. And I'm going to be straight up with me right now. Be straight up.
Yeah.
If you got dude, a little hot checker over there, which one? Come on, bro. And she's got like 10 dudes in the line, and everybody's like, "Oh, hey, sir, we'll take you right over here." And where are you gonna go, dude?
I'm on line right up.
Hey, I got they got the Inquirer over there on lane 4, and the goodies.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good. So.
Yeah, the quality of the check. Okay, it took me a second. The checkers at the checkout line at the grocery store. I didn't.
The checkers at the checkout line.
Right?
Yeah, it's all old people around here, man. It's everybody's north of.
Dude, I had some lady write a check in front of me.
What?
And I was like, "What the hell? Hi."
They do that still?
Yeah, I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
That's weird.
Could I make this out too? And I'm like, you're at Stater Brothers, honey. How about start with Stater Brothers?
I can't believe it. Somebody actually wrote a check. That's crazy.
But I mean, you're not a bar guy. You're not going to go out there to bars.
I'm not.
You're not gonna go.
I'm not gonna go. No, I'm not going out
How
to.
about some line dancing? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Gonna get all their little line dancing.
Yeah, no. It's like I'm definitely too picky for my own good. If the goal was purely
Are you
a numbers game and you just needed to go out and get numbers, then I'd be failing badly. But that's not my game.
don't take this the wrong way, but I mean, are you a Honda Accord trying to date a Porsche?
No, I'm very comfortable dating somebody
That's a good analogy. Let me see. If you were a car,
Where am I? Yeah, where am I?
what kind of car would you be?
What kind? I'm not a Porsche. I'll say that.
I could see that by your cabs.
What would I be? What would you say? Be gentle.
Oh, you want me to
be gentle?
Well, let me put my glove on. Oh man. So I don't think you're in. I think.
Listen, I'm not a Kia, right?
That's a Kia.
Kia. Yeah, I'm not a Kia. I'm not a Nissan. I certainly hope.
What's wrong with Nissan? So what you are you an upgraded Nissan?
Know.
Are you an Infiniti?
I don't know.
So you're definitely not a European vehicle.
Well,
Would you say? But you're not a caddy.
no. I don't know. This is a good question. I haven't really thought about this.
I don't know either.
It's a good question. I have no idea what I would be.
Like me, I'd probably be like a Chevy truck.
Okay. And that's a lot of people, I think, but I'm not a truck guy. I mean, maybe it's what I have.
Well, what do you have? What do you sport?
I got a Volkswagen Atlas.
Oh, that's a souped up mommy vehicle, bro.
Yeah, but it's a nice car. It's a nice ride. It's a nice car.
That's a nice ride.
Well, it's a nice ride.
It's got plenty of headroom.
It's not a bad car. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the Toyota 4Runner?
God, I can just see when you're driving down the street, I can just see the girls just ripping their panties off and just throwing it at your freaking car there.
Because of the Atlas?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Trust me, dude, be honest. When you open the doors, it doesn't put the light insignia on the ground.
Yeah, when we got that car.
Oh my God.
I was still married when we got the car.
Don't say we ever again.
I was still married when we got the car. I ended up getting that car, but yeah, it's the one with the Volkswagen sign insignia.
The little light, the little Batman light show on the ground.
Batman light on the ground, yeah.
Oh, they're just so you didn't see the shitty tag on the back. It's gonna say Volkswagen on the fucking ground, so you know you're gonna die when you get in that fucker.
All right,
man. But okay. Why that platform? Because there's a lot of other platforms. There's a lot of funny platforms too, right?
So they're okay. Like I said, I was on Tinder,
but that's not. That's to me. That's like you want to fuck, right?
That's more one that's like hookup culture. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't, like I said, I didn't really have anything to do with that. I tried. What's it
when
called?
You say try, what does try mean?
I go on, I look, I put my stuff on there.
Yeah, but you don't commit yourself.
I'm not paying for it now.
See, that's bullshit. Because if they're asking you to pay for stuff, they're not giving you everything, and they're letting you see a little bit of the booty, but you're not going to get nothing.
What's the one? Seeking. That's the one.
Seeking.
I haven't paid for this one yet, but this is the one that the girls are very aggressive because they are.
Oh, they're seeking money because they're hookers, probably.
They have a gift list, and they have like a.
What's a gift list? Like a rose?
No,
$200 rose.
Like girls that'll put like, I want this Louis Vuitton bag and this.
But what does that mean?
They're girls that are just
no, but I mean,
they're looking for sugar daddies.
Okay, but think about this. But if I got to buy you, why wouldn't I just go? And I've never done this, but I mean, why wouldn't you just pay $200 and go over there and get a BJ? Have it your way.
Well, that's I think a lot of these girls are. I think a lot of girls they're props, they're pros.
I
think, or they're just looking for sugar daddies.
I looked up a couple of them, man.
You did? A couple of the platforms?
Well, I was just looking for funny shit because I'm trying to be funny, dude.
Which one did you think?
I like the one I thought was pretty funny was Salad Match.
What?
Salad Match. So
what the hell?
So you put what you want on your salad, and they go, you know what I mean?
And their little formula.
Oh yeah, dude.
And then all of a sudden, boom, you get some hoe that likes tomatoes and garbanzo beans.
Oh my God. Is it purely matching what you want on your salad, or is that a metaphor?
It's like 89%. They say it's just commonality.
Wait,
right? Common ground, right?
Wait.
It's kind of cool.
Okay, hold on. Let me explain, or let me clarify. Because I want to learn this. Is it really what it is?
Yeah.
What you want on your salad, or is that a metaphor for what you want in a woman? Like you're putting.
I didn't look that far into it. I just thought it was funny.
Okay.
But let me ask you something, just for giggles.
That would be funny.
I'm gonna ask you something. Axe, A-X-E.
Mm-hmm.
What would you want on your salad?
Oh Jesus!
I mean, if there's any. Okay, by the way, if there's anybody out there on saladmatch.com, my boy Andrew gonna list it out. He gonna lay out his fruit. Let's go ahead. Give me a nice. You're having a nice steak. Nice steak, filet mignon.
Okay.
Sauteed in butter and garlic.
You know,
little rosemary. What would you want?
I'm partial to what I just kind of grew up with. It was carrots, celery, tomato, maybe a little blue cheese.
That's your mother, Marge.
Yeah, Marge made that.
Marge.
Yeah.
Wait. Why are you going back to your mother, dude, on a salad, bro?
I didn't go back to my mom. I went back to the salad.
How did
that
Marge?
I grew up making.
How did Marge put on her salad? Did she?
And then there was
Did she scrape the carrots or did she chop them?
No. Cut carrots.
Oh, so it was like crunchy.
Oh yeah, I love that. And
You don't like the? I
a little
like
bit
the
of celery,
I like the ones where they
crunchy. Little bit of
skin it.
tomato. So my dad, growing up, we had
and blue cheese.
and blue cheese.
Oh, I fucking love blue cheese. I love blue cheese, bro.
So, I
Any
hated
nuts?
Hated it as a kid. You know, okay. Occasionally, she would in the summertime.
Walnuts?
Occasionally, in the summertime, she made a strawberry walnut salad.
Ooh,
Oh, bro,
with the vinaigrette.
bro. Strawberry
Marge?
vinaigrette. Strawberry vinaigrette.
Marge.
Tons of sugar. Oh, it was so bad for you, but it was so tasty with fresh strawberries and walnuts.
Fucking moms, dude. Moms
So
fucking rule. All you moms out
So
there,
good.
all your shit is amazing.
Yeah, right. But yeah, just like a number. But there was a salad dressing that my grandmother made on my dad's side, and my mom loved my dad so much that she learned how to make it, and then she lost the ability to make salad dressings about 15 years ago, and I ended up having to figure it out myself. And I went in my kitchen and I kind of concocted it all, and I figured it out and I made it. It's just a simple vinaigrette. It's delish. So I would take that.
Wow, you lost me there, bro. We
I
lost
know.
probably half of our audience.
You asked
With
the
your
question.
moment.
That's what I want in my salad. My homemade dressing.
Anyways,
Homemade dressing?
but I think a lot of the girls want to know one thing.
Mm.
Do you toss the salad?
Ooh. That's kind of, you have to find
Maybe
out.
after jacuzzi.
You're going to have to find
After you
out.
get jacuzzi,
Hey, you go jacuzzi, nobody.
you better
man.
jacuzzi nobody. You know what I'm saying? They have a Vampire Haven. I don't even ask.
Yeah, I know that. I don't need to.
Amish match.
Stop it.
You know those girls don't
They
shave,
don't use
bro.
electrical. What? Ooh.
Oof.
Kind of like me a little rugged.
It's like that bougainvillea out in the front yard. You'd be like, hey, you going, hey,
I trimmed that this
hey,
week.
you
by
going
the
to cut
way.
that thing back?
I trimmed the bougainvillea this week, okay? Yeah, I got some big bougainvilleas out in the
We
front of my
got
house.
inmate love.
No.
Mm-hmm.
How do these? They don't have phones.
You know it's
They
gonna
don't
be
have access
like,
to computers. And,
Dizzy Drew, can you put some money on my books?
oh my god.
Because of honey buns. I need some honey buns and some
My
stamps.
commissary is low.
My commissary is low. Motherfucker.
Need to get me some chitlins.
You want another picture of my underneath?
Need to get my Doritos.
My Dorito. Farmers only?
I've heard of that one. That's kind of cool
How is that cool?
because farmers like farmers.
Wow. That was deep, bro.
That was John Madden.
Or deep thinkers here.
the first thing is you need to score more points than the other team by the end of the game.
How many acres of corn are you harvesting this year?
It's more about a lifestyle, I think. Right?
Well, yeah, they work.
Vampires. I mean, come on, it's a lifestyle.
They just like to suck on shit.
They do like to suck on things. Yeah.
Mm.
Maybe draw a little blood.
Mm.
Maybe not.
Mm. I don't even know where we're going with that. That's gross.
Yeah.
Anyways, we got Trekkies Unite.
There's a dating app.
That's badass, dude.
There's a dating site around.
You know they're down.
Trekkies.
They're down to get stunned with
That's
phaser.
hilarious.
Hey, motherfucker, you want to get stunned with my
What
phaser?
would be if I had a specific dating app that would fit my lifestyle? What would it be?
I think it'd be our next one.
What's that?
4 furries. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing is to get that anal plug in you with the tail, and then you got to run around and hop with the fake paws. I think you'll do well, dude.
Should I put some buck teeth in? Be like a chipmunk?
Why do you always got to take it to the next level, bro?
I just, that's the way I am, bro.
We're trying to set you up. There's going to be somebody out there out of the 4 people that listen to us, the chances of one being a woman is probably not good. So you probably end up with a dude. But I mean, we're trying to set you up, dude.
So when I first moved to LA, I was working for.
LA.
This is relevant.
Fuck,
this is
LA.
relevant. When I first moved to Los Angeles 25 years ago, got a job working for RuPaul's manager.
Get the fuck out of here.
World of Wonder was.
Did you meet RuPaul?
Yeah, I did.
He's probably a cool dude. He's probably smart as fuck.
Yeah. He's a cool dude. I met him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't give a fuck what he does. And
super
this is fucking America.
Dude, I was
Miracle.
I it was a culture shock for the kid from the Midwest, no question. But I, learned a lot and had nothing but respect for those people. But there was a production company, and one of the shows they worked on was like a sex history show, like a fetish show on HBO. And one of the episodes is about furries. And I remember meeting the producer who was like working on the show. I think his name was Theron with TH. Theron, yeah. His
like
name.
Charlize Theron.
Yeah, but it was his first name. Anyways, talking to him, and talk about culture shock. I didn't know what a furry was. He explained it to me. He's like, "Oh yeah, furries. Yeah, they dress up like woodland animals, and they have fur and they have tails." And I'm like, "Wait. They do that, and then they have sex in that?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh my god, I couldn't believe it." I had no idea what it was, but learned real fast what that was. Scary.
That was scary. That's scary.
It's a fetish.
Had a moment on your life there.
So, but okay, back to the question. I get that for furries is funny, but what would be my lifestyle?
Dude, I just think you're just a normal dude. I mean, there's a lot of ladies out there that want a steady guy. I mean, more than there's a lot of ladies, there's a lot of dudes that are turds. Because like I said, we're hunters and gatherers. And the biggest challenge with a woman, because I grew up with 4 older sisters, okay? The biggest challenge for a lady that's dating is that they never know if you are going to, what is he saying, Jerry Maguire?
Flip out.
No, he said you're going to steal the punani. Or you can't. You got to have that talk. You know what I mean? Don't shoplift the pootie. That's what he said. Don't shoplift the pootie. Right? Because okay, we're giving away a little bit here. Guys will say a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you love me?
Guys?
Girl?
Oh, right.
No, yeah. I do, girl. I love you, girl. You know what I mean? Just, and then the next thing you know, like...
Yeah, say whatever they need to say.
Oh, yeah, dude. Next time... Oh, she crazy. No, she's not crazy. You lied to her to shoplift the pootie, and then you're not calling her back. I mean...
Who was Jerry Maguire talking to?
Cuba.
It was Cuba that said don't shoplift?
Cuba Gooding Jr. said don't shoplift the pootie.
That's right.
So he's like, especially at your age, what are you... We'll just say 40s, right? Dizzy Drew, you're looking good, baby, but you in your 40s, your high 40s.
Felt O's.
You're high for...
Felt O's.
You encroaching on a 50.
Yeah, it might be.
But what I'm saying is a lot of people you're going to date, and you have young kids too.
They're not
but a lot...
But
you got 10 and 13, bro.
Yeah, they're
not
young. They're not
young.
super young, but yeah.
They're young, because when I say young, that means they're not old enough to leave them alone.
Right.
Okay? So, I mean, you got a lot of responsibility there, and then you're going to... And then you got somebody on the other side that owns half those kids that could really fuck your world up and fuck your dating scene up.
Yeah.
And that's going to be on the other side too, right? So you're going to be dating a girl that could have kids, and she's got an ex-husband,
I know.
Could be a Marine, PTSD.
Dude, all of a sudden just...
A Navy guy.
And just snap on me.
A 40-gallon bucket of KY.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do? You know what I mean? And there's a lot, it creates a lot of challenges there and a lot of friction. And I mean, I was lucky when I met my wife. I mean, she didn't have any kids and I didn't have any kids. But then it was like, what's wrong with you?
Well,
why didn't you have any kids?
Why?
Hey, does that work? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Will you work? Do I work? What's going on?
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a whole nother question for you too. Are you prepared for that?
Yeah, no, I've thought about it. I think that I'm getting to the point where you just take the person as it comes and you deal with that.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about dealing with the bullshit you cannot or outside your circle, because you're going to have to set parameters and you can't fucking move that.
Try not to prejudge, but also not get into a situation that
You keep talking about a woman you're dating. I'm talking about your ex.
I'm not worried about that.
I would be.
Okay, well, she's been dating.
But I'm saying that you got to set parameters.
Yeah, we will. I mean, that'll be.
What do you mean we will? You
I will.
do it right now.
Well, and I don't have anybody to date right now, so it's not like it's a topic that needs to be discussed.
Better write that down. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, if
it's going to be tough though. You know, do you care if somebody has kids?
I'm not going to say yes or no to that because I don't think that I know until I meet the person. Right? It really depends. It really depends. It also.
You going to shop the pootie?
Tell him whatever I need to tell him. If I was going to shop the pootie, I would have shopped the pootie by now.
But you haven't even been on one date.
Yeah.
You haven't been on one date in how long? 2 years?
Well, yeah. I mean, we only got divorced a year ago, but she moved out 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago.
You haven't been on a date in 2 years.
Yeah.
So, but you can't say I haven't shopped the pootie because you haven't even been on a date.
Okay. Well,
does everything still work?
Everything's still just fine.
Let me tell you something. This is why I'm concerned. It's because this is Andrew going out on. Oh, we're gonna X that out. This is Dizzy Drew going out on a date. Dizzy Drew is a carbonated soft drink in the refrigerator, right? Or a bottle of champagne. We can pull it out and shake it up and then hand it to the girl. We don't want that to go everywhere real fast as soon as she hits the tab. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
We want it all over each other.
Don't want to explode.
No premature, none of that stuff. You bottled up, dude. Your skin's starting to smell like cold cuts. You know what I'm saying? You have to...
Coming out your pores.
Coming out your pores. I mean, are you prepared to date? I mean, that's a big deal.
It is. I'm getting there. Yeah, I think so. I got to find the right person, I think. But
Okay. You got somebody. Hey, you, this is me, this is you. Give it to me. You want to go? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to meet him first? You never met this person. Met him online, on the phone.
Safest place.
Where?
Just go to a coffee shop. It's
okay, go to the
safest
coffee shop.
place. Everybody's okay with that. And I think I would even show up a little early so that the girl, and this is just how my mind thinks, because I know that people will show up and be like, ooh, yeah, I don't like, ooh, I don't want to, yeah, and then just
they lie.
Oh, they totally
lie.
They totally lie.
Oh, that's me. That's me 20 years ago.
Don't look anything like your picture.
So that happened to me a couple times because I was dating. I was dating for a while, and I did try.
Did you ever skip out and just not show up?
No, I would never do that because you know me. I'm a confronter.
Were you straight up with them?
I was. I would say, hey, nice to meet you. I'm so and so. Da 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 da. Hey, it was nice meeting you, but I'm gonna go ahead and move on. And they're like, why? I says because you clearly don't look like your picture. And they said to me, you're fucking shallow.
Yeah.
And they said, you're an asshole. And I go, why? And they go, because what? Because this was like 20 years ago. I said, so you haven't taken a photo in 20 years?
Yeah, right.
And they said, well, none that I liked. And I says, well, listen to me. You are portraying yourself as something. So we're starting, if I were to move forward here, we're starting this off on a lie. Yeah. You lied to me.
That's a very good point.
Yeah. So we're starting this off on a lie.
All the pictures I put up within the last 3 months.
And I'm going to show her the picture and say, see that dick right there? That was not there in your photos that you sent me. Frank? You know what I'm saying?
I think they kind of filter those out, don't you think?
Oh, it was a joke.
I know.
But I'm being serious about, like, it was just weird.
Yeah.
They called me shallow. I've been called all kinds of things.
No, you
bald ass motherfucker.
Not wasting your time, dude.
I was even on a date one time and she went off on me and I fucking pulled over on Highway 111 and I said, you can get out of my car.
What was she going off you about?
Well,
what did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Uh-huh.
You know, she was at my place and she wanted to go out and she was drinking. She got a little fucked up and she was in the bathroom. She's like, oh girl, yeah, I'll have them pick us up and we're going to go to the club tonight. Yeah, we'll drink and we'll have a good time. And I was like, dude, I got to go to work tomorrow. I'm not going to go to a club, dude. I don't want to. Fuck, I was like 38, 40,
right,
whatever. And I said, I'm not going out.
She was expecting something and you were like, that's not happening.
Yeah, it's not happening, dude. She goes, oh yeah, girl, we'll pick you up. Yo, you ain't doing that. We'll go get something to eat.
Wait, she was on the phone in the car?
She was in the bathroom talking on the phone.
And
loud.
you heard her?
Fuck yeah, I heard her.
It was in your house?
In my house.
She was talking about picking up her friend.
Yes.
And then you
me
just,
picking up her friend and her and taking them out.
And you footing the bill
Yes.
for the whole night.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
So I said, hey, I don't really want to go. She goes, come on, let's go. And I said, I went on. And then she's all like, hey, I said, listen, you know what? I'm just going to take you to the club.
Right.
I'm going to drop you off.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go home. I don't feel like I got to go to work early tomorrow. She goes, no. And I says, yeah, it's going to happen. She goes, well, then fuck you then, you bald ass motherfucker. And I said, I pulled over. I said, you know what? Get the fuck out of my car.
Yeah, no.
And she was like,
have a good night.
you're going to leave me here on fucking.
Have a good
I says,
night.
get the fuck out of my car. Or I can drive up to the police station. I can get out of my car and tell them to get you the fuck out of my car.
How did Eddie say it in Trading Places? Get the fuck out.
Oh, out of his apartment.
At his apartment.
Who put the coals out of my floor?
Who be putting the coals out of my flow?
You ever heard of a coaster? But I mean, dating is tough, dude. Are you prepared for that? Let me ask you a question. You pick up a fine little mamacita, right? And you're like, damn, this is gonna work, dude.
Mm-hmm.
She speaks English, and she got a job.
Okay, I'm with you so far.
She's beautimous.
Okay,
You know, we got she clicking.
okay.
I want to take you out on night. I want to take you out tonight on the town. I'm gonna pick you up at 7. Where you going? Give it to me, baby. What you gonna do?
Probably take through dinner. Go to Tommy Bahamas.
Wow, what are you in the fucking 80s? Go ahead.
They got good
continue. Whatever. On the veranda?
I think I could have
It's like
said
a Tommy Bahamas
I'll
on the
be honest
veranda.
with you. I think I could have said anything and that would have been your reaction.
No, not at all.
Oh, really? So you tell me, what would you take him?
I would take him to Ozzy and Rubens.
Okay.
I would take him to maybe Shanghai Reds. I would take him to some place where it's interactive, to where, you know, if especially on a first date. No, you go ahead and finish, and I'll do. You want me to do mine? You want me to do yours? I would rather do something that's more interactive than something that's she'll have the beef tenderloins, but this.
I just think they have good food.
But if you get in an environment where it's fun and it's a little bit of a frenzy, it gives you a chance to be a little romantic. It gives you a chance to be playful, right?
I like Maestros. Maestros is pretty good too.
It's Mastros.
Maestros. I knew it was.
I like Mastros.
Maestros.
Mastros. They got a fucking great beef salad.
It's pretty good.
It is great, but okay. But now I'm sitting across from you.
Okay.
I'm trying to get to know you, bro. I'm sitting across from you with a fucking fake candle.
That's true.
Right?
That's his fake candle, yeah.
With this fucking idiot that comes over with this little fake knife that scrapes all the breadcrumbs and shit off your thing. And it's quiet, right? Are you enjoying?
Too stuffy.
Did you like your lobster bisque? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you can go into a place where they're cooking in front of you. You can talk. You can laugh. You can fight. You know what I mean? Whatever. I mean, but you can order a drink. You know, people are having a good time. There's a lot of romance going around.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just someplace that's more fun, right? Why would you go back to back across the table?
This is a first date, right?
First date.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds like a plan. Don't know where else that would be though.
Las Consuelas.
Pretty lively with the music. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, and they have that bar around there where you can eat at the bar.
Plenty of refried beans too.
They do have dude wipes in the bathroom. Hello, how you know? But I mean, but you could think about places like that are fun. Even Teppanyaki's fun, dude.
You know, we're actually now thinking
like, and you know they do the choo choo train and they do the egg roll. You know what I'm saying?
Where do they do that?
At the teppanyaki places.
Oh, okay.
Kobe's, Shoguns.
What's the one that's?
Don't point at me.
I'm not pointing down on Point Happy. Where
Point Happy? That's Okura. Hi.
That's Okura. Yeah.
Oh, hi.
I thought that was place pretty good.
It's really good, but again, you're sitting across from the other person. Well, you can sit at the bar, but it's not really interactive. You want to go to a place where there's live music. You got to roll right to dancing. You got to roll to dancing. You got to interact. Yeah. It gives you a chance to get close. It gives you a chance to touch. I don't mean like I'm not talking dirty. I'm just talking like, you know,
hands.
That's how you know she's into, right? Eye movement.
Small of her back.
Whoa, dude.
That's where you touch somebody when you're dancing.
Okay, Patrick Swayze. Wow. Okay, you're dancing.
Was I wrong? Am I wrong?
Nobody puts their hand in the small of the back unless you're doing the fucking tango or some shit like that.
Or hips, whatever.
I usually just put one hand in her hand and the other one right in her crotch. I do the Trump style. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. Yeah.
It works every time.
Works
it's like
every
the band
time.
and snap.
It's
That was from Legally Blonde.
okay, Reese.
That was funny.
That's funny.
The band and snap works every time. No, I'm saying don't put your hands on a dude. Nobody slow. Dude, why would you slow dance? I mean, slow dancing to me is cheesy. Slow dancing is just something you do with your wife. That's intimate. But if you're dating a chick, you want to dance, dude. You want to roll it up. You want to see if she can dance. If you can dance, because if she can dance, she can dance. You know what I'm saying?
True.
She can dance.
True.
She got the move.
Yeah.
Move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know where I'm talking about, right?
I do.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
Doesn't leave much of the imagination.
No.
It's quite all right.
No.
I think that's a great suggestion. Find
There's two
something a little
things.
bit more active.
Two things you want to find on a date. You got to have her do an oyster shot.
Okay.
She could take it down. She could down. You know what I'm saying? And then the dancing. Are you writing this shit down? Or are you just looking at me?
It's all mental. I got it.
You got plenty of room in that.
Yeah, I do.
Not like
Got all 5 fingers worth.
I like that. Oh, okay, 5 fingers worth. This is fun.
Yeah.
We're taking a change of pace because I really want to talk about sports, but I'm concerned, man. I want you to get some booty.
Okay.
And I don't mean that in a
You're
bad way, but
great.
like long-term booty, by the way.
You're full of great suggestions.
Am I?
You made a great point. It takes place someplace lively, not
Yeah, take them place.
dumbass
They want to, dude. They want to have fun. They don't want to sit across from me. So, how is your TPS report?
What about doing bowling? What about
That's fun. Bowling's fun.
more active, more interactive?
Hiking.
Yeah.
You could take them hiking and then go for a light lunch afterwards.
If that's the
or
kind of
something.
person they are, sure, and which is actually kind of up my alley, so that'd be kind of nice.
Yeah, you look like that.
It's a little warm. It's a little warm out right now, but
Okay.
yeah, during the
I
regular
would stay
season.
away from the pools and shit like that because I'm a little perverted right now.
Oh yeah, I just don't think that we're getting into the bikinis and the bathing suits and stuff.
Nah.
Not on first date.
No.
But yeah, no, it's the greatest.
But that is a good.
That's a good
That's a good way to find out if something's going on because it always has that sign in front of all the swimming pools. If you've had diarrhea in the last 3 days,
14
days.
14 days.
So if she's like, "Hey, let's go back to the bar," you're like, "Mm." But you got to make it a. That's good. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Anyways, so you just walk up to the side, dude. You want to say, wow, why did they put that? But if you've had diarrhea in the last 14 days, she's like, let's go get some tacos. You're like, oh, okay.
Gross. That's gross.
Chorro.
So-
They say that chorro.
So get an oyster shooter on the first date.
I'm just being piggish.
Okay,
It was a
right.
joke.
I know.
Okay. But I mean, you want to have a girl that has fun.
Sure. Of course, yeah.
Yeah. And it'll
It's-
loosen her up a little bit. I mean,
I
just
get
kind of like, you know what I mean?
It's really, listen.
Because they're on guard, dude. They don't know who you are. You could be fucking Ted Bundy.
I know.
You could be a rapist, dude.
Yeah, you kind
When
of
she
have
sees your feet, she's probably going to run. She's probably going to think that, the village people are going to come.
got to
and
have a
friggin-
conversation. She's got to be able to hold a conversation.
Yeah.
She's got to be able to hold a conversation. She's got
Do
to
not take them to a concert or someplace you can't talk. It's so loud. That's bad.
try to talk to them, see if they can hold a conversation, have an intelligent conversation.
But have fun. Lighten her up. Have fun.
Well, of course, it's not like we're going to have a lecture on,
You'd be amazed, dude.
string theory.
And I guarantee you, the ladies that are going to be listening to this are going to be like, oh my God. DOOZ is right on the money, dude. I do not want to sit across from you and go over each
That's way
other's
too much
resume.
pressure. That's way
In
too much pressure.
1992, I changed my hair color when I attended Cambridge.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Nobody
avoid
can-
the interview.
Dude, come
That's
on.
very, very smart.
Just be fun, be light. Don't ask direct questions. Let them share what they want. Don't talk about their ex. That's a good thing. Let's talk about don'ts, right?
yeah,
Don't be late. Don't be fucking around on your phone.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Don't be rude. Narcissistic, dude. A lot of dudes like to talk about themselves.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm okay with all those.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty punctual.
Keep it in the pants. That's another one.
On a first date,
Oh, yeah.
I think I could do that.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to stand up and go, how did that guy get out of there?
Oh, sorry. Whoops. It's got a mind of its own.
Don't talk about religion,
Yeah.
politics.
Yeah.
Don't talk about your ex.
Don't talk about your ex, right? I got that for sure.
And don't lie.
Well, yeah.
There's nothing to lie about.
Not on a first date.
Yeah.
If you get to the second date, third date, you can start lying.
You just won't get a call back. She's like, oh my God, you told
kidding.
me it was 4 inches, but it's only like 3.5.
I'm kidding. Yeah, no, those are great suggestions. And it's something I should kind of look forward to, right?
It'd be fun, but just be fun.
I don't want to be a goofball.
Well, why not? Be who you are.
Well, yeah, I'll just be
Just be who you are. You got to be honest, man.
What if she doesn't like my really disgusting and
Fucking it's her loss. Oh, you mean
my humor?
You're funny, dude. You're not a pig.
Oh,
First of all guys have that piggish about them, right?
Yeah,
it's true.
Everybody I've met.
Well, all guys are like that. That's how we are. We're hunters and gatherers. We're nasty, you know? She's like, oh my God, I'd really like to take a walk and do all these things. And the whole time you're like, are those 36 C cups or those D cups?
I wonder what color
oh my God. I wonder what color the pennies are, those ladies. And she's like, what kind of ice cream you like? I'd like to put some ice cream on you and see how quick it melts.
That is not how I think, Daniel. Dwoz. That's not how I think.
You just fathered me.
I did.
I didn't like that.
Yeah, well, no, I'm just trying to cover up because that's not how I think. That is how I think.
I'm having fun talking to you today, man. And I know it's been a while, bro. And I know you live right across the street, and we've been hanging out, watching the NBA Finals. I'm having a good time, dude. And it has been a couple weeks. And sorry about this, guys. Yeah, we just had a snafu last week. Last week we were going to have JoJo up here. JoJo got sick, and we tried last week, but she just had a really bad cough, so she's taking some antibiotics and stuff like that. And she was the actual family therapist that was going to step in. She had her undergrad and graduate from
she was going to come in
Azusa Pacific.
Give me some good advice.
Yeah, but we couldn't get her in here, so we'll try again. We'll get her here next time.
I love it.
So let's talk a little bit about, you're on a date, man, and you find some chemistry, and you want to seal the deal, right? What's the deal? The deal to seal the deal to move forward is first base.
Okay.
The kiss, man.
How do I seal the deal?
How do you even? I mean, if you want to kiss her, how are you going to try to do that?
If I'm having, it's all about the feel, right? You got to feel out the date. You can't be completely deaf tone to what's really happening if she is not into you at all, and she's just biding her time because she doesn't want to be rude and just can't wait to get out of the car, right? You got to be able to sense that out, number one. But if I'm feeling it, I'll say, hey, give me some sugar, and give her my cheek. That's a good telltale. It's not a full commitment to it's not a full commitment to a kiss.
Whoa. Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's your game?
I'll ask. Say, give me some sugar. And give her my cheek.
But that's controlling though to me. To me, that's controlling.
Okay. It's a test.
Give me a kiss.
Yeah, it's a test.
Give me some sugar.
If she's interested, she'll probably give me a peck on the cheek. If she is totally against it, she's like, no, that's okay.
Okay, but then where do you go from there?
Well, if it's over, it's over. There's nowhere to go. If she's already made up.
So how do you know some signs that she's into you though?
Well, that would be one, but I wouldn't wait for that.
I mean, you're not going to ask that question unless you.
No. You'd ask about getting the first base and sealing the.
Yeah, I want to know. I want to know when you would go for the pitch. You
cheek,
have to know if she's into you or not.
That's one.
Well, that's not. That's going for it.
No, I'm not trying to.
But what is she giving you telltale signs along the way? Closeness. Asking you questions, right?
Eye contact, interested in what I have to say.
Yeah.
Asking questions. Her
grabbing your crotch.
Yeah, well, that usually tends to point in that direction.
Sorry, there was a fly on there.
My mistake. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was driving in the key for a shot, so I need you in the balls.
Just those main things you can tell.
That was from the NBA game.
Body language is like 90% of it. If she's if she's facing you, she's projecting towards you as opposed to away from you. That kind of thing. If she flashes you, that kind of thing.
Flashes?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Flashes.
I don't think they do that, do they?
The great white buffalo.
Is that even something they actually do?
I don't even know what that means. With like her boob or something?
Or maybe her just, maybe she, Sharon Stone me.
Oh.
I don't think that's going to happen. But
Oh. Sharon Stone.
You know, I asked Sharon to do that on the set.
you did.
She wasn't supposed to do that.
Are you the devil?
I have been known to sit on people's left shoulder.
Nice.
Nice. Sharon Stone. Damn, when she did that, dude, she stopped the world. Everybody was talking about it.
It was the shot.
You don't even have to see the cooter. All you have to know is that she flared it at you.
So hot.
All I see is that gif where the nutcracker smelling the candy cane.
My favorite.
That is the most disgusting
I love
gif
that one.
ever, my friend.
Oh, I love it.
So let me tell you something. Okay, so you get a kiss. You drop her off, give her a hug.
Okay. I don't think you'd really kiss on the first date, do you?
I think it would be...
That would be pretty forward.
I think it would be very forward. And I think
Very
that would
forward.
send the wrong message. So
really-
if you're flat out making out and getting at it on the first date,
right.
that means it's pretty sexual. That means you're both freaking bottled up, right?
Yeah, right. And you just need to get it out of the way.
If you kiss her respectfully and then, ask her out and say, man, I'd really like to see you again.
Yeah.
What are you doing in half an hour?
Yeah.
And go home and
If I go home,
unload the tank and come back.
If I go home and take a shower and come back,
Yeah.
can we just do date 2?
Right?
We just do a second.
But
date
I mean,
right
I think respectfully, I think that sets it up for a nice second date. And let's talk about that a little bit. Would you go out?
there? What?
I need to know.
What?
Would you go out with a loaded weapon, or would you? I mean, even in Something About Mary, dude, he kind of relieved the pressure before he went on a
It
date.
entirely depends.
Oh, man.
It depends. I've been told I should not go out with a loaded gun, like you said.
Yeah, I mean, just think about this. You're like, hi, Dizzy Drew. Do you have a Diet Coke in the fridge? You're like this. Yeah, it's right here. Here you go.
Ooh.
She opens it up. Like, oh my God. Oh, whoa. I gotta go. You know what I mean?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
You think I should?
I'm not saying anything, dude.
Yeah, right. It's just interesting. It's not something I've had to contend with yet. So
I mean, you could be like in Twins, tonight's your night, bro.
tonight is your night, bro.
And you're out there taking a shower, listening to the Bee Gees.
I'm sorry. Can I just say something? I loved Arnold Schwarzenegger in that movie.
Wasn't it great?
That was not an
That was
Arnold
James Cameron.
Schwarzenegger. It was not an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Yeah.
And he was fantastic in it.
Yeah.
I was fully
Oh, yeah.
convinced that he was just
Ooh, John Travolta's wife. Ooh, Kelly.
so hot.
Come on, James. Let me put me in with Danny DeVito.
Very good. So,
Right?
but yeah, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
I'll cross that bridge when I come
cross
to
the bridge when I come to it, whether or not I actually go out with a loaded gun or not. How funny would that be if she asked me, if she listens to this and she asks me?
it.
But I don't think that'll be a problem. We're trying new things. Whatever.
Man, I really want to see you go. I really want to see you. But most importantly, I'm your friend, and I really want to see you happy.
I appreciate it. No, I want to be happy too. You know? But I just think it all comes down to the person, because until you're actually, you can say all these hypotheticals all day long, but until you're actually into somebody, when you're into somebody, you say yes to a lot of stuff you may not normally say.
But
yes
that's
to.
wrong too, because you're compromising. You compromise.
Now that I'm older,
Yeah.
Now that I have kids,
You compromise, dude.
and I've
You're
gotta-
changing your ways, and in the long term, so you're shopping the pootie when you do that. You got to
No.
let them know. So when I was dating in my 40s, dude, I didn't do that.
Mhm.
I flat out said, I don't do that.
Mhm.
I don't do that. Don't take your finger out of there.
I don't do that.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, you're more honest because you've already been down that road.
Yeah, I'm not about to. I'm not trying to set my life up and have kids with somebody, and it's like, we've got a life that she probably to a certain extent has her life, and it's like, can we make the two work together or not? And that's really comes down to. And if you like the person enough, maybe I'm willing to compromise a little bit. Maybe she's willing to compromise a little bit, and we can make it work.
But if you understand that you're compromising from the start, don't lie about it. Just
True.
say, hey, I'm not really into that. I don't really do that.
Yeah.
But you know what? If that's what you do,
Yeah,
I mean, you probably need to do that on your own.
yeah.
Not me, like
Yeah. You want
worshiping Satan or whatever they want to do. Be
wanna
like,
go-
hey,
You want to go dance on the pole at the NASCARs? Hey, it's on you, dude.
dance on the pole at the NASCAR.
Yeah. in the parking lot. You ever seen that? Oh yeah.
Really?
Dude, NASCAR's crazy.
Ew. I just, let's go back to Woogie's advice.
Okay.
From Something About Mary.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Woogie's advice, you got to choke that chick before you go on that date. And he says here, it's because you won't have that baby batter on your brain anymore. Mm-hmm. He said, that stuff will fuck up your head. He said, look at the most honest moment in a man's life, okay, are the few minutes after he's blown his load. That's a medical fact. This is from Woogie, bro. Okay. And the reason for that is that you're no longer thinking that you're going to get laid. You're thinking like a girl that loves that.
Post-nut clarity.
Post-nut clarity.
It's a truth. It's true.
It's
truth. It's a true thing. That's really smart advice, actually.
There you go.
Don't be thinking like you're going to get.
Fucking Woogie.
Nice.
I like that, man. He's so funny. And, that was a weird movie about dating, too, because Woogie was talking about, in the whole thing about, you had my boy, Matt Dillon, mm-hmm. and that other knucklehead that was faking like he had some walking disability. And then you had Woogie out there going after Diaz. Mm-hmm. Okay. And it was kind of like normalizing stalking and spying mm-hmm. and manipulation. Mm-hmm. I mean, guys are freaking weird. So to be a woman dating at your age, and the sad thing is that she just wants somebody. She wants somebody to watch a movie with. She wants somebody to hold hands with, mm-hmm. to freaking eat popcorn with, to go to dinner, mm-hmm. to spend some time. She doesn't want a guy fucking humping her leg like a fucking dog or constantly just trying to get in her pants. She's like, dude, that'll come, bro.
What if she doesn't like Bruce Lee movies, though?
Bruce Lee doesn't make any movies anymore, dude. And those are all old. Can you even name 5 Bruce Lee movies?
Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Let's go back to what you were saying, because can you even name 5 movies from Bruce Lee?
Fists of Fury.
Okay.
We'll do the, is it Legend? Legend, what is it? Oh, man.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
I can't.
I know you can't. But
being put on the spot, I can't.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you're
I've
talking
seen
smack.
Like 5 or 6.
Man, I don't even think there's that many.
There's like
3 or 4.
What's the one where he goes
to the island?
Yeah, and he competes in that.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, that's my favorite one by far.
Really?
Yeah. Huh. Anyway, Enter the Dragon.
It was Enter the Dragon.
Enter the Dragon. Yeah. Fists of Fury. Anyway,
they have that same. You can pay for that at the massage parlor down the street. Enter the Dragon. It's $214.
$214 special.
I mean, so I've heard on Thursday nights.
I got to be honest with you. I'm not interested in the happy ending part, but I've never had a regular massage.
What are you talking about? Why would you bring that up?
Because I want to say that I've never gotten a massage before, and I'm thought about getting one. Never had one before. Have you?
I don't like people touching me.
Yeah. You don't even like.
You got to get butt naked, and then they put oil and shit all over me. I don't like oil on my body.
You barely give me fist bumps. You don't even like to talk that.
No, I mean, I don't like oil on my body like that because I feel all lubricated. I feel weird. Whoop. What the hell is wrong with you, bro? Anyway, so what's your plan? What's your game here? What are you doing? So you stepped out, right? You did step out. You did sign up, right?
I think I've got a date lined up for the summer when I'm back.
Wow. Shut up. Don't talk about some girl in Michigan, bro. That's like a movie thing.
It's the truth.
Okay, so you knock it out. And then what?
I'm not.
And then what?
I'm not even planning on that.
So
I'm just talking about dating, just going out and having a good time.
You could do that here.
Yeah, I could.
There's tons of fish in the sea out here.
Yeah, there are. But I haven't really put out the effort here.
You haven't?
Yeah, so we'll give it a shot.
All right, bud.
All right.
Man, it's good talking to you, dude.
It's good talking to you. Did we wear the same shirts?
Yeah, actually, they are the same shirts.
It's the same shirts.
Wow, dude.
All right. We'll have to wear different shirts next time.
Once again, man, thank you for coming over, dude. That was so much fun. I know we got off. You guys probably hate us right now. You guys think we're just like talking about some bullshit, but I think it's relevant, dude. Mr. Dizzy Drew, I wish you the best of luck. and wrapping your legs around some Poonan.
Hopefully, I got some updates for you.
Oh, man. I really want to talk to you more about it.
Yeah. Okay.
You have a good weekend, and we'll
out.
talk to you, brother. See ya.